Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm excited to share my content with you, and I hope you enjoy watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on my latest videos. Let's get started. In this video we are going to see about Top 6 Vitamins for High Blood Pressure. High blood pressure, also known as hypertension, is a common condition that affects many people worldwide. While there are several lifestyle changes and medications that can help manage high blood pressure, there are also certain vitamins that may play a role in reducing blood pressure levels. Here are 13 vitamins that may be beneficial for high blood pressure. 1. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin that helps the body absorb calcium and supports bone health. It's also important for immune function and cellular growth. Studies suggest that low levels of vitamin D may be associated with high blood pressure, so ensuring adequate intake may be helpful in managing blood pressure levels. A study published in the Journal of Hypertension found that vitamin D supplementation reduced both systolic and diastolic blood pressure in participants with hypertension. Another study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that higher vitamin D levels were associated with a lower risk of hypertension in women. Vitamin D can be obtained from sunlight, diet, and supplements. The recommended daily intake of vitamin D varies depending on age and other factors, but in general, most people need at least 600 to 800 IU per day. 2. Vitamin B1. Vitamin B1, also known as thiamine, is important for the proper functioning of the heart and nervous system. It helps convert food into energy and supports the growth and development of cells. Studies suggest that thiamine supplementation may help lower blood pressure in people with hypertension. A review of several studies published in the Journal of Clinical Medicine found that thiamine supplementation had a positive effect on blood pressure, particularly in people with type 2 diabetes. Another study published in the American Journal of Hypertension found that thiamine supplementation reduced both systolic and diastolic blood pressure in people with mild hypertension. Thiamine can be obtained from a variety of foods, including whole grains, nuts, and beans. The recommended daily intake of thiamine is around 1.2 mg for men and 1.1 mg for women. 3. Vitamin B2. Vitamin B2, or riboflavin, is involved in energy production and the metabolism of fats and carbohydrates. It's also important for healthy skin and eyes. Some studies have suggested that riboflavin supplementation may help lower blood pressure levels. A study published in the Journal of Human Hypertension found that riboflavin supplementation reduced both systolic and diastolic blood pressure in people with hypertension. Another study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that higher riboflavin intake was associated with a lower risk of hypertension in women. Riboflavin can be obtained from a variety of foods, including dairy products, eggs, and leafy green vegetables. The recommended daily intake of riboflavin is around 1.3 mg for men and 1.1 mg for women. 4. Vitamin B3. Vitamin B3, also known as niacin, is involved in energy production and the metabolism of fats and carbohydrates. It's also important for healthy skin and nervous system function. Some studies suggest that niacin supplementation may help lower blood pressure levels. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Hypertension found that niacin supplementation reduced both systolic and diastolic blood pressure in people with hypertension. Another study published in the Journal of Hypertension found that niacin supplementation reduced systolic blood pressure in people with high cholesterol. Niacin can be obtained from a variety of foods, including meat, fish, and whole grains. The recommended daily intake of niacin is around 16 mg for men and 14 mg for women. 5. Vitamin B6. Good sources of vitamin B6 include meats, fish, whole grains, nuts, and legumes. The recommended daily intake of vitamin B6 varies depending on age and other factors, but in general, most adults need around 1.3 to 1.7 mg per day. While vitamin B6 deficiency is rare, some people may be at a higher risk, including those with malabsorption disorders or alcoholism. Symptoms of vitamin B6 deficiency include anemia, skin rashes, and depression. It's important to talk to a healthcare provider before taking vitamin B6 supplements, as excessive intake can lead to toxicity. 6. Vitamin B9. Vitamin B9, also known as folate or folic acid, is important for the proper functioning of the nervous system and the production of red blood cells. Some studies suggest that folate supplementation may help lower blood pressure levels. Folate is also involved in the metabolism of homocysteine, an amino acid that is linked to an increased risk of heart disease. Studies have suggested that higher levels of homocysteine are associated with an increased risk of hypertension, and that folate supplementation may help to lower blood pressure levels. Good sources of folate include leafy green vegetables, citrus fruits, legumes, and fortified grains. The recommended daily intake of folate varies depending on age and other factors, but in general, most adults need around 400 to 600 micrograms per day. Folate deficiency can lead to a variety of health problems, including anemia, birth defects, and an increased risk of certain cancers. Alcoholism, malabsorption disorders, and some medications can also interfere with folate absorption. It's important to talk to a healthcare provider before taking folic acid supplements, as excessive intake can lead to toxicity. Vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is important for the proper functioning of the nervous system and the production of red blood cells. Some studies suggest that supplementation with vitamin B12 may help lower blood pressure levels. Vitamin B12, also known as cobalamin, is a water-soluble vitamin that plays an important role in many bodily functions. It is essential for the production of red blood cells, as well as for the maintenance of healthy nerve cells and DNA synthesis. Vitamin B12 is also involved in the metabolism of homocysteine, an amino acid that is linked to an increased risk of heart disease. Vitamin B12 is primarily found in animal-based foods, such as meat, fish, eggs, and dairy products. People who follow a vegan or vegetarian diet may be at risk of vitamin B12 deficiency, as plant-based foods do not contain significant amounts of vitamin B12. The body stores vitamin B12 in the liver, so deficiency is usually slow to develop and can take years to become symptomatic. Symptoms of vitamin B12 deficiency can include fatigue, weakness, tingling or numbness in the hands and feet, and difficulty with balance and coordination. Prolonged deficiency can lead to anemia, nerve damage, and cognitive decline. Some studies have suggested that vitamin B12 supplementation may help to reduce blood pressure levels, particularly in people with hypertension. However, more research is needed to fully understand the relationship between vitamin B12 and blood pressure. Vitamin C. Vitamin C is an antioxidant that helps protect the body from damage caused by free radicals. Some studies suggest that vitamin C supplementation may help lower blood pressure levels. Vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid, is a water-soluble vitamin that is essential for many bodily functions. It is a powerful antioxidant that helps to protect cells from damage caused by free radicals, which can contribute to chronic diseases such as heart disease, cancer, and arthritis. Vitamin C also plays a role in collagen synthesis, which is important for skin, bone, and joint health. Studies have suggested that vitamin C may help to reduce blood pressure levels. This may be because it has a vasodilating effect, meaning it can help to widen blood vessels and improve blood flow. Some research has also suggested that vitamin C may help to reduce the stiffness of arteries, which can contribute to hypertension. Good sources of vitamin C include citrus fruits, berries, kiwi, papaya, broccoli, and bell peppers. The recommended daily intake of vitamin C varies depending on age and other factors, but in general, most adults need around 75 to 90 milligrams per day. Vitamin E. Vitamin E is an antioxidant that helps protect the body from damage caused by free radicals. Some studies suggest that vitamin E supplementation may help lower blood pressure levels. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin that acts as a powerful antioxidant in the body. It is important for the health of the immune system, skin, and eyes, and may play a role in the prevention of chronic diseases such as heart disease and cancer. Vitamin E is found in a variety of foods, including nuts and seeds, vegetable oils, and leafy green vegetables. The recommended daily intake of vitamin E varies depending on age and other factors, but in general, most adults need around 15 milligrams per day. Studies have suggested that vitamin E may have a modest effect on reducing blood pressure levels, particularly in people with hypertension. However, the evidence is not strong, and more research is needed to fully understand the relationship between vitamin E and blood pressure. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and leave a comment below. Also, make sure to hit the subscribe button to stay updated on my latest videos. Until next time, take care.